Oh gosh. Okay, look. Bring Bridge above Sakazuki and
Oh,
Gyro.
bro, this
That's
guy's
that's
gonna
the way.
ban me over a tier list like he's lost his mind, bro.
Sakazuki isn't touching a place where he's just moving people up. He's moving you down.
This guy's a genius.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Wait, how
Look,
long do I have to change the placement for?
whatever.
Oh my, fuck no. Like what?
Until Sakazuki gets another debate, you need to keep him there.
Until he debates again.
Yes.
Bro, do you agree to that?
Yeah.
Alright, bet. Alright, fine, bro.
Okay.
Till Sakazuki debates again.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
like full on formal debate, by the way. Like formal debate. Full on 20 minutes or more.
Bro, wait. I have a question.
Yeah, what's good?
Bro, you know what I realized?
Uh-huh.
What bro, go ahead and affirm your pro-life, bro.
Sure. Wait, you want me to affirm the view or give you the syllogism?
Yeah, sure, bro. Hand out that syllogism.
Give me a
Put it
second.
in, yeah, just put it in general.
I'm geeky way too. So I assume this means the debate has started then, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm geeking way too hard, yeah, I feel the glue. There we go. Check general.
Okay. 1 second. I'm reading it.
It's not valid to say.
If it is wrong, sententially goes.
Imagine a scenario. There was a
Wait,
clone of your
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't think P1 is valid.
Why?
I mean,
Wait, hold on.
the
Do you
argument
think
just assumes
smoking?
that.
Wait, hold
Wait,
on.
just
That's asking
listen.
you. Do you
Hold
think
on, wait.
smoking while you're pregnant is immoral?
Whoa, hold on, just listen. I'm trying to tell you my critique on P1, bro.
Yeah,
The
what's the
art,
critique?
bro. Yes, bro. The argument is just assuming that causing defects and preventing future experience are morally equivalent, but partial deprivation and complete deprivation might not scale linearly in moral terms. For instance,
Wait,
bro,
hold
if
on.
you're like
It
killing
doesn't
some
matter. It doesn't
non-sentient,
matter which one is
just listen.
moral.
If you're
Hello?
killing a listen. So if you're killing like a non-sentient entity, or I mean, verse giving it like some fucking mild disability, like some hearing impairment, right? They may not be comparable directly.
Okay, yeah, just because one is more wrong than the other doesn't stop both of them from being wrong. So that's just confusion number one. So look, I'm just going to ask you a very clear, concise, and succinct question, right? Do you think that it is wrong for a mother to give her fetus or give her baby fetal alcohol syndrome in the womb?
Do I think it's wrong for what?
For a mother to give her fetus fetal alcohol syndrome in the womb?
What are the effects of fetal alcohol syndrome, boss?
The baby is very likely to die and not to all die, have disabilities after it's outside of the womb, which would be
Uh,
after he gets
will this syndrome apply depending on the time in which the alcohol is drinking, drunken,
no,
whatever?
no, 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 no.
So it'll apply across the entire pregnancy.
Once the
Well,
once
given
the baby is born, if you drink over a certain amount, once the baby is born, right, then the baby what's it called? Then the baby will have these defects. Is it wrong for the mother to give them the baby these defects? Or
so if
like
you drink,
if
it's
you want
only
to
gonna
like
be if
start
you
thinking
drink.
about
Wait. So
scenarios.
it's only gonna be if you drink over a certain amount.
Yes. If you drink over, is it wrong for a mother to drink over a certain amount, which causes a child to have fetal alcohol syndrome?
Uh, I'll be honest. I do not think so.
Okay, would it be wrong for me to go up to a fetus and chop off its legs so that when it is born, it has no legs?
You said what?
Would it be wrong for me to go up to a fetus and chop off its legs so that when it is born, it has no legs?
You can do that. That's physically possible.
Yeah, okay. I'm asking you, is it wrong for me to do that?
That's physically possible.
That doesn't answer the question. So that's dodge number one. Is it wrong for me to do that?
Bro, I don't see the relevance of this when we're
Yes
putting
or
into
no?
a
Yes or
moral.
no? Is it wrong
Wait, what is
to
gonna
do
be?
that?
What
Yes
is
or
gonna
no?
be? Well,
Yes or
wait, wait,
no?
wait, wait.
Yes or
No,
no?
no, 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 no. Or yes, it would be wrong. Yes,
Oh
that would
wait,
be
wait.
wrong.
So is that yes or no to the question? No, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Isn't an answer. That's incoherent. Unless you're saying it is both wrong and not wrong at the same time. But then
Oh
you'd be
yes,
affirming
I
a
said
logical
wait, wait, wait,
invalidity.
wait. When I said no, I was
You
addressing
said
something
wait, wait,
except
wait,
for
wait,
one.
wait. That is the
And for
explanation.
two, yeah, and for two, yo, can you just shut up? Jesus Christ.
No.
Nah, but for two, when I told you yes, I'm just saying yes, that would be wrong. But the reason which I don't think it would be wrong
Wait,
for
why
something
is it
like the
wrong?
mother to do is because the baby would just be directly affecting like the mother. The baby wouldn't be directly affecting you. You just go out your way and chop the nigga legs off.
Wait, hold on. Repeat the reason why it's wrong.
So the morally relevant distinction in which I prescribed is just going to be predicated upon this idea that the baby is having direct impairments and effects on the mother, as in, via the fact that, or the
Why
mother
is that
is
a
going to
morally
be,
relevant distinction?
yeah, yeah. So listen, the baby's only going to be alive insofar as the idea that the mother's supporting said baby, right? So
Hmm?
if the mother depend, it's just going to depend on how the mother does want to support said
That
baby.
doesn't answer the
You want to
question. What was
wait,
the
I'm trying
question
to
I
wait,
asked you?
wait. So, do you think that like when you
Wait,
ask for
hold
an
on. Why are you
explanation,
answering my
wait, wait,
question with a
wait,
question?
I
What
have
was
a
the question I
question,
asked
Shinra.
you?
Do you think that
No,
when
no,
you
no.
ask
Wait,
for
what
an
was the question I
explanation of
asked?
something, wait, when
Wait,
you
wait. What was the
when you
question
wait,
I
wait,
asked
Shinra,
you?
Shinra, when I
What was
ask
the
you,
question I asked
wait, wait,
you?
wait,
What
wait,
was
wait,
the question
when
I
yes,
asked
yes,
you?
when you ask a question, do you think
Yes
we
was
get an
yes is not a
explanation
question.
and then the answer, or we immediately jump to the answer? What do you think? What is
Give me the
socially?
answer, then the explanation. So the question I asked you was, right, is it wrong for me to cut off a baby fetus's legs so that when it is born it has no legs? You said yes, right, but the morally relevant distinction is one of them has a direct effect on the mother. I asked you why is that a morally relevant distinction, and then you just started going to Narnia and asking and telling me stuff that I didn't care about. I don't care whether or not it relies on the mother for it to be alive. I don't care. I don't
Wait, I have
care.
a question.
Who do you
Yeah.
think I
So,
am?
what do you think about the idea that affecting bodily autonomy is going to have, or some like I guess more implications there?
I don't think affecting someone's bodily autonomy is like a moral action.
Um, wait. So, like, I want to go ahead and drink this. I'm
Yeah,
supporting
it's
said
wrong for
baby.
reasons other than it violates your bodily autonomy. If I go up to you and I stop you from raping somebody else, even though you really want to do it, I'm affected and violating your bodily autonomy. But that doesn't suddenly mean that I did something wrong.
Well, then that would just be I guess like presupposing the action is wrong.
Wait,
My whole
presupposing what action is wrong?
presupposing that the given action, if drinking
You
this
can't.
liquor is
Okay,
going to be something wrong.
what? Okay, wait,
Yes.
what are you talking about?
Oh my, bro. The whole reason we got here is because I denied this idea that drinking the liquor is going to be wrong, right? You gave me this analogy. I told you why I view the analogy to be distinct. You're trying to tell me why it's not going to be relevant here. I think it can be not relevant there, but I think it can be relevant here.
Yeah, okay, please, okay. Tell me the moral distinction between me giving my child fetal alcohol syndrome and me cutting off a fetus's legs so that it has no legs. In both of
Yes,
these
wait,
instances, I'm
wait.
causing
I've
a
literally given.
defect
Wait,
in
wait.
nature.
For one, I think that I've given it to you. Now
What was the
I'm gonna
distinction?
wait, wait. The reason I'm just gonna walk you through it. So would you say yes or no in a vacuum?
Wait, hold on.
It's
I
gonna
asked you
be
what the distinction was, and then you asked me a question in response. Are you stupid?
wait, wait. Just listen. All right. So
No,
yes or
what was
no
the
in a
distinction?
vacuum? Yo, shut up. Yes or no in a vacuum? Is it gonna be right or wrong to violate someone's bodily autonomy?
Yeah, it's a morally neutral action.
It's a morally neutral
Unless
action.
somebody has some certain, yeah, unless somebody has some certain sort of preferences they have, and which are not directly violating the rights of any other individual, right? Or like doing something that they have a moral duty not to do, then sure, right? In the scenario in which that they are not doing something which they don't have a moral duty to do, or like they are violating some moral duty that they have, then sure it'd be wrong to do that. But that would be only insofar as it gives them, so it has like some moral value insofar as somebody has mental states towards it.
Wait. So
But in the case of
when you say
hold on,
violating,
shush,
yo,
shush,
I have
shush,
a yo, chill out. I don't want
shush.
you to
So in
go
the
on a
case,
ramble fest.
shush,
Yeah,
shush,
I don't want you to
shush,
go on a
shush,
ramble fest when I have a
shush,
simple objection
shush,
to this.
shush,
Yo,
shush,
yo,
shush.
yo, yo, yo,
In the case
yo.
of the
All right,
fetus, in the
stop
case of
rambling.
abortion,
Stop
I'm
Ladies,
unclear how
rambling.
that's a
ladies,
Stop
habit.
ladies, one at a
rambling.
time,
Stop
ladies.
rambling. Stop
I
rambling.
haven't allowed the mic to
All right.
you. Calm yourself. So answer the question.
Oh my God. All right. So basically, all I was trying to tell the dude is just I'm just very unsure on if what's quote unquote being violated would even quantify as an individual here, like he describes for the bodily autonomy.
Wait, no, hold on. The only time I think violating somebody's bodily autonomy is wrong is when they are doing something which they, or when they are not doing something which they do, or they are not violating some moral duty that they have, right? I think that in the case of abortion, you are violating some moral duty that you have, right? So clearly, you bringing up, or you're violating the mother's bodily autonomy. Is it a relevant distinction because it doesn't meet up to the categories that I listed out for it to be a morally valuable property?
Bro, but when you said when it's going to be wrong, you said it's going to be violating some other individuals, blah, 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 right? And when
Yeah,
you
no, that's
said,
oh my god, you're a moron. I said the only time it is wrong is when the person whose bodily autonomy is being violated is not violating some other moral duty that they have.
wait, you said what, bro? I was looking at general.
Oh my god. Does looking in general turn off your ears? Are you a moron? Look, right.
Bro, I'm
So
not going to
the only
lie. It's
time
a
it
little
is
bit hard to
wrong for
listen.
me to
And
violate your bodily autonomy, and I'm only going to say this once, is when the person whose bodily autonomy is being violated is not in turn violating some moral duty that they have.
yes, yes. Okay, now, when you say, or when we talked about, when you define the moral duty in which he had, right, it's just going to be the case that you said this moral duty here would just be, not violating like someone else's bodily autonomy. I'm pretty sure you described.
Oh my,
Yes,
this guy's
yes,
a moron. This
bro.
guy's a moron.
Shinra,
Oh my
that's
god, this
what you
guy's,
said
oh
directly
my
in the
god,
right.
this guy's
Wait,
an
so
idiot. This
wait,
guy's
so
an
what is
idiot.
the
Look,
moral?
look,
Wait. So
your
what is the
moral
moral?
duty,
Wait,
anything.
wait.
Moral
So
duty
what
could be
is
anything. It could
a
literally be
moral?
anything.
Wait, so what do you think
And what do
decides
you think?
moral duties?
What you say?
So what do you think decides moral duties?
I don't know what you're asking me there. Like, are you asking me how do I determine which one like has more duties? Because it would just be a question of either A, we try and see whether or not claiming something has moral duties has greater explanatory power over our intuitions, and B, whether or not this moral duty that we have is internally consistent. That's how we determine which one has moral duties. Or that's how we determine which one is a moral duty. In the case of an abortion, I think we have a moral duty not to, or to like not to abort, because I think most people would say it is wrong for me to cause defects within a fetus before, which causes the fetus to experience less positive experiences than it would otherwise.
Wait. Now, when you say, hold on. As for the thing you just said
Oh,
about
listen,
like
what?
this, wait.
You're trying to
So
remember
the
my
thing,
argument as you speak.
oh yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. You just like ramble for a long time. It was
You're an
like going
idiot.
in
No, I didn't
out
ramble. You're
one
just an idiot.
at a certain
No,
point.
you're just an idiot.
Yeah.
Don't try and
When
excuse
you
yourself
talk
being an
about
idiot.
your
I'm saying it.
can you be quiet now? I just remembered it. Yeah, basically. But
No, you
yeah. So
just
when you
said it.
talk about
Listen.
like this idea that these intuitions are going to be something in which we should predicate our moral duties upon, like
Did
I
I
kind
say
of
that?
just yeah, you were like, I think that we can use intuitions to say that
That's
one
not what I
position for
said,
moral
man.
duty. You literally said it
Oh,
on the
this guy's
dot.
an
I
idiot.
can
This
tell
guy's
you
an idiot.
exactly what
Wait.
you said. I'm just gonna local
Okay.
mute you so I can talk there. Yeah.
No,
So
I'm
what you
going to
said was
get
like,
to
oh
what.
yeah,
Good.
via intuition.
Bot can't hear you. He deafened the bot.
I under
No.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So what you said is that.
Could you be
All
now?
right. So what you said is just gonna be that one. Oh yeah, we can base these these moral duties off of intuitions that point to the idea that such has explanatory power.
What?
And then I was just asking, well, how is it going to point to the idea of explanatory power here?
Oh my god, intuitions don't point to the idea of explanatory power. Explanatory power in this context is just a concept which is used to see which theory properly and accurately, like what's it called, accounts for all of the data without losing out in terms of parsimony. So if the sort of theory or moral duty you're trying to posit, right, does not account for intuitions properly while also maintaining parsimony, then I would say that that isn't a proper moral duty. So that is the sort of threshold and distinction we have whenever we're trying to determine moral duty. But I don't even know why we're talking about this in the first place. Why did you just assume that, like, what's it called, bodily autonomy was some intrinsically valuable property? What's the argument for that?
So when we talk about like these normative frameworks or whatever the fuck, the reason in which reductios are going to land is going to be because we're going to be discussing whatever we think or we view to be normative, right? So when I say
You're an
that there's some
idiot. I
violation
know
of
what we're doing.
autonomy,
Oh my god.
wait, listen. When I say that it's going to be the case that violation of autonomy is going to be something in which is normative or whatever the fuck, right? All I'm telling you is that
Wait, what do you mean violation of bodily autonomy is normative? Are you stupid?
yeah, so like when we say violation of bodily autonomy is, or when I say it's normative, I just mean it to be the case that violation of bodily autonomy is just going to be something in which people take to normally be wrong.
What are you deafing?
He's scared, bro.
Oh dear. The small dog is finished barking in front of the lion.
Hey, Shinra, mic up, pussy, mic up, man.
Oh
Hey, stay on
dear.
mute, man. Stay on mute, bitch. You know what I mean, man. You know what I mean.
Oh dear. Shinra saw those polls and he said, I got to get the hell out of here.
No, bro, he's summoning his boys to vote on the poll.
Oh,
This is bad looks for him, bro.
more missiles are flying overhead. I love staying in the Middle East. Oh
Yo,
dear.
Real shit, just make a bunch of claims right now while he can't hear you, bro. On God.
Go for it.
Shinra doesn't
Hey,
exist.
my word is metaphysical law. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shinra, he doesn't exist. Any argument he gives has no substantiation at all, bro.
Oh,
The dude
dear.
hasn't proved he exists. Come on, stay down.
Oh my
Do you think he's
god.
gonna respond to that during his arguments or no?
Bro, he can
You
think.
also say your word is metaphysical law and say Mongolian dialectics take place in this debate.
Oh, sure, bro. Everything everything in which Timmy just asserted is just simply going to be the case for me.
Oh dear.
The fuck is Mongolian dialectics? What the fuck?
Oh, we got a nerd over here. Oh, you don't know
Oh,
what Mongolian
Moxie,
dialectics are, bro? Are you being for real?
I don't know what like Mongolia does anything to dialectics there.
Okay, so maybe you should head on over to book class. All right, maybe learn a little bit of Mongolian dialectics.
Could you like at least give me like a summary, like maybe 2 sentences max?
So when Kuros gives an argument, Draco responds to it, saying he's going to dismiss it via
I didn't
Mongolian
ask for that. I
dialectics.
said 2 sentences, not 3 paragraphs.
I don't give a fuck what you fucking
Bro,
asked for,
don't
you
yap to
motherfucker.
me. Don't know. Saying
I'll
to
put
Joe
my
Rogan
foot up your ass,
podcast.
fucking dickwad.
The hell?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's weird.
What's your gender, dickwad?
What's gender?
What is your gender? Stop
Oh,
prevaricating.
I
Come on.
don't think I have a gender.
Barricading.
You don't. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
No, he does not have a
So I'm
gender.
probably the
Leave
set
him
of
alone.
I'm probably
I
outside of the
think with
set
all
of
the
people who have
estrogen
gender.
you have in your body from not eating meat, you might be a woman or nor.
No, leave him alone.
No, Cleo. No, don't.
Oh dear.
All the British people are gonna be really upset with you.
No,
What
bro.
are you talking about? You think I'm British? I'm from
No,
Ireland.
I think
You fucking
Subaru will
retard.
be really
I'm
angry.
from Ireland. Yeah, you got it.
Island.
Potato.
Isn't Ireland currently living and only living because of like UK wanting them to stay there?
I'm
What?
actually in Canada and in Toronto, and I actually just baited you, you fucking asshole.
He is Canada, guys. Look in.
So how about now,
He is
buddy?
Canada.
How about now, buddy boy?
Wait,
Huh?
are you a Frenchie or you're not French? You're normal.
You.
I take frequent visits to Montreal, but no, I do not speak a lot of French.
Okay, good.
Yo, matter of fact, Shinra,
Dude,
say
I
nothing if you want to be
hate.
cleared.
I fucking hate those like. Never mind, I can't say that.
Truth. Go ahead
What
and
the
conclude.
hell? Are you
Go.
fucking racist or
Oh.
something? What the hell?
To conclude, bro, I pointed out the definite problem in P1. When it came time for him to go ahead and substantiate his terms, define his terms, seems to be some kind
Did you
of
post the argument in side chat or something?
or his argument just
Listen,
seems
Moxie,
to be.
when truth is speaking, you be quiet. Final warning.
Damn.
Thank you. But yeah, so there just seems to be some argument of P1 when it came time for him to define his terms. He never even told me why his terms would properly encompass some kind of moral structure, moral value, or anything like that. So yeah,
There you go.
I don't know. I
He's-
feel like for